Hi. When it comes to cultural humility and cultural awareness, I thought that I had a pretty good handle on it because I've lived in a lot of places and had a lot of life experiences. But as I learn more, I realize how little I know. So I think ultimately, just being willing to be a lifelong learner. So the humility is knowing that you don't know everything and that you want to continue to learn as much as you can. Owning up if you make mistakes or if you do something that might come across as offensive or something that you didn't mean. Being willing to kind of come to the client and talk things through with them. Cultural awareness. If I'm working with a given population, I want to understand what their core beliefs are, what their worldview would be, why they might make different decisions. I think of the Marshallese population. We have a lot of people that are from the Marshall Islands that moved to the city that I live in. And the way that they relate to each other, their gender roles, the way that they relate to me as an authority figure, as a teacher, are a lot different than what I would have assumed. So that's one thing I want to continue to learn and grow so that I can be able to help them specifically too. If I was thinking of advocacy and pursuing social justice, I would want all people to be treated the way that God designed. The verse that came to mind, and it might not necessarily fit the situation, but it's what the Lord kind of laid on my heart, was Psalms 139, verse 13. Basically, just remembering that He formed in our mother's wombs. He's the one that knit us together. He gives us our value. He personally loves each and every person on the planet. And so treating every person with kindness and respect and love and value is going to be something that pleases the Lord. And so if people are not being treated that way, it's our job to step up and help them, and to come alongside and do what we can so that they can be treated in the way that God designed, no matter what their race is, their gender, any other thing that might be different from us. So an action that I want to continue to work on is just understanding my own bias, my own convictions. I want to be actively engaged in getting to know about different populations. I work with predominantly people of color in the school that I work at, so learning and growing from being able to listen to their experiences and just be able to be present in what they are sharing. That is something that's really important, and I think the more that I learn, again, the less I know. So if I can continue to work on my own bias, my own lens that I see the world through, I think that that's going to be really helpful. I want to also be able to open up communication with clients by asking questions in a way that they can be honest and they can present information that they would feel comfortable disagreeing with me. And that's okay, and that I want to be learning and growing so that they can tell me the things. Another thing that I think would be good, an action that I can take, is going and experiencing events with people that are different ethnicity than me, that come from different backgrounds, and just continuing to pursue that knowledge. Thanks.